Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and we are going to go through this door, and holy crap, there's nothing down there. It's just the void. Is this it? Is there nothing else? This is space. Well, your journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward and you will be closer to the truth. Except not, because you'll be in space. Let's go to space. That's easy for you to say. Just go. Oh, and Zidane can just... He is basically a Looney Tune now. Oh, this is trippy. So very trippy. I don't even know how to... I can't process this. It's it's like the trippy Chocobo stuff. It's the exact same stuff as the trippy Chocobo stuff. That's what it is. Oh. And the fact that it just keeps going is actually slightly nauseating. Okay, guys, we can... Okay, Oh, we can get into fights here. Okay. This is weird. Very weird. Oh, hey, look! I'm fighting a behemoth in space. This is freaky, isn't it? Alright, we're... Ow! That hurt. Well, you know what? I don't care, because you're gonna die. I really wish Dagger had refresh. I think an MP regen ability would be so helpful in this game. I mean, you get auto everything else, but you don't get auto refresh. Alright, are you dead? No, you're not dead. Why are you not dead? Die. Just be dead. Okay, I was about to say, you should be dead. Alright. So, yeah, that's fun. Behemoths in space. Alright, so what do we do now? Where are we going? You have entered a new realm. There are no more worlds. Okay. Follow your original memory and march forth. What exactly is our memory? Why can't I... Yeah, that's actually an events that happened before my time. Yeah, just tell him at this point. Do not limit memory to one individual's experiences from birth. That's only the surface. Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. That parent also requires a parent. Life is connected. The life stream. Is that it? Is that where we're going with this? There exists one source. The same can be said for memory. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience. Memory is not isolated within individuals. It's an accumulation of generations of memories that... Okay. I'm starting to see where this is going. Say that memory and evolution go hand in hand, but most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories. Which explains why most memories never cross paths. Yeah, what are we gonna find? A presence that presides over all life and memories. The crystal. And we get to basically another key point in a Final Fantasy game is crystals. Take care of Kuja and protect the crystal. And that seems to be the end of Garland. He's gone. I guess That means he finally died? I'm not entirely sure. Even if I were created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born into this world. This is the crystal that Garland was talking about. Time for us to find out the truth. Alright, so now we get to just kind of wander along this crystal pathway. And there are fights here. And according to this, the fights here will yield no XP. So that seems a bit stupid to me. They are crystal versions of enemies we have fought before, meaning they're kind of weaker. So, yeah. Alright, you're gonna absorb... none? Okay. That's fine. Absorb no MP. I'm fine with that. So, yeah, we get crystal versions of enemies that we've fought before that give us basically nothing other than, you know, wasted time. But I do love that if you've played Dissidia, this is a lot of this should be, you know, recognizable. All the crystal enemies, actually a lot of later Final Fantasy titles were really just heavily influenced by this, because a lot of the auto oh, what the hell? How did she heal him? Does she have healer? Alright, she's not attacking anyone else until I figure out what the hell's up with that. But a lot of the abilities carried over from other games. So this is the first game that I realized that I started recognizing things being carried over specifically, other than, like, you know, summons and whatnot. So, alright, so yeah, we've got crystal enemy. Let me see who... She doesn't have healer. I have no idea why she healed him. Alright, I can remove most of these now, and I'm going to actually... I'm actually going to do that. That's... I could do concentrate instead of... Well, I don't know. Let's do concentrate. And let's do... Because I really don't think I'm going to need the status effects anymore. So let's just do all the high-end stuff. Distract. All she gets is MP plus 10%. Let's do High Tide. Actually, no, it really doesn't do much of anything for you, so... Really, none of this will do much of anything for you. So... And... Dragon Killer. Let's see. Bright Eyes, Clear-Headed, and all that doesn't need... High Tide would actually work for you. Counter would work for you. Distract and Accuracy Plus. Zidane would be the fun one because I could take off. I really can take off the steal. I'm not going to be stealing anymore. So that gives me 27 that I can futz with. I will give you MP attack. Counter High Tide. And we'll take off Gamble Defense and put on Maneater. Alright. So now we're gonna just kind of wander around, look at this place. It's actually quite gorgeous, even if it's very, you know, kind of creepy primordial. But it is... It's very pretty. And we come up and around, and I'm just gonna cut this fight out, so one moment. Alright, so, just wandering forward We have a save point. Let's use a tent, because why not? I think really all I'm using the tents for at this point are MP recovery, because auto-regen is more than powerful enough. Let's save it. We can teleport. I don't know what teleport allows us to do. I guess that means we can leave, but... Let's save there. And what are my levels and everything? Because that's something I actually need to pay attention to. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, that sucks. I have... two people who are multiples of level 5, which means I'm going to die. What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, apparently I could have teleported to leave so that I could level up, because the enemies here don't give XP. So I could have done that to save myself, but... You beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the... Okay, so instead of elemental fiends, they're chaoses. It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. Birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. So if he destroys the crystal, it unmakes reality. Well, I don't know why Kuja would want to destroy that. I mean... I guess because he just wants to destroy everything? Like... I don't know. He seemed like he just wanted ultimate power and to be, you know... immortal, but I guess taking everything out's a, you know, consolation prize? You honestly think, yeah, we can beat you? Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Aoife tree will, well, you know, no, we can blow up the tree if we have to. See, anytime someone says I win either way, it typically means that there's a good likelihood you're going to lose both ways. If you're going to die, leave us out of it. Yeah, pretty much. But Kuja being self-centered, and it's like, well, if I'm gone, why should the world live without me? I mean... Alright, so... First boss fight. We're gonna have a couple of these in a row. This is Death Guise when it shows up. There it is. How creepy is that? You know? Level 74, 55,000 HP, can drop a ton of money. Why it would drop money, I don't know. It's going to start off with Meteor, meaning there's a good chance someone's dead. So let's see what happens. Let's bring Freya back to life. Let's do Shock. We'll bring Zidane back to life here in a moment. And we're just going to do damage. It has 3 items that can be stolen. Elixir, Dual Claws, and Black Belt. But, I don't need any of those items, so I'm not going to bother stealing. Like I said, I really see no point in stealing at this stage of the game. Like, if you want to max out and do like 600 successful steal attempts so that Thievery caps out at quad 9, you know, that's doable. But at this point, I just, Kinda silly. Because I'm not going to get nearly as many steal attempts as I'm going to need to. That's Kiraga. I've got counterattack on Steiner. That's wonderful. Kiraga, and then I'll give him an ether to get back some of his MP, since he is going to burn through it rather quickly with shock. But that's kind of the downside. It really does illustrate just the difference in attack power in a lot of these characters. Because you don't have to do anything to Steiner to make it cap out. He will just, you know, naturally cap out as long as you are, you know, an appropriate level. Whereas, Freya, you have to kill, you know, 100 dragons in order to get her ability to cap out, so. And with that, Death Guys is done. How did they beat Death Guys? Yeah, how did we beat Death Guys? So... Alright, so we get nothing from that fight. Except money and a wing edge, apparently. That seems ridiculous. Alright, Kuja, you're next. Let's just deal with you. Can't believe you beat Death Guys. My time is almost up. And now, we're gonna face off against Trance Kuja. Also level 76, HP of 55,000. You can steal an Ether, White Robe, or Rebirth Ring from him. And we get his music for his battle music, so he's going to have fun. Oh, Flare, how wonderful. Thank you for starting off with a bang, I guess. Who's dead? Oh, no one's dead. But someone's in trance. However, I am going to give Steiner back his MP. And I'll have Zidane attack, waiting for those abilities to go off so that Steiner can shock. Let's see. Really, there's not anything to this fight. Like, at this point, like I said, we've beaten Ozma. These guys, not as much of a threat as they would like to think they are. The Death Guys fight I was worried about because he has level 5 death. So I have, you know, 2 people who, you know, I would have a problem with. I really don't think I need to throw out Eidolon. Like, I don't think it'd be worthwhile. Let's show off Leviathan. We haven't seen Leviathan. I just did a lot of damage to him. How did I do so much damage to him? I guess MP attack and Man-Eater? Maybe? Oh, Flare Star, you have that ability too. I forgot. He's got a lot of abilities that Ozma had, so he's not really going to be showing off anything new. He's just going to be kind of a dick about it. So, we're just... Oh, wonderful. Zidane is in trance. I could use Zidane's trance abilities, but really, if he's capping out at quad 9, his melee attacks are going to do the same. So, I can't do more than quad 9. So, yeah. Alright. Flare Star again. Why are my people not taking actions? I would really like them to, you know, do something. No one's done anything in a while. This is... I love how Flare Star missed. So we'll see Tsunami. And Leviathan. And one, you know, interesting way to kind of game the system is using summons like this for their extensively long animations, so that your auto-regen heals you, so that you don't really need a healer. You just need someone who can take up time. So, we hit Kuja with a giant wall of water. I'm kind of okay with that. For crap damage, really. It was just disappointing. Is he just gonna counter everything with Flare Star? Is that what is happening? He's just doing Flare Star after each and everything? Alright, we're gonna just stop for a second. I want to beat him in this episode, because we've got several more episodes after this with just the resolution and all the final stuff, and she counters with the last summon that I used because of Eidolon. This is hilarious. Does that mean he's gonna counter? Oh no, he's gonna throw out Holy. That's fine. Aim for... Well, I mean, 2 people are gonna get healed by that, so... Yeah, we're just gonna have Zidane attack. And another random tsunami. That's... Oh, I think that killed him, because my menu went away. Yep. I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not going to die alone. Oh, when he's throwing out Ultima again. Okay. He did this the last time, and it completely wiped us out. Yeah. That's not good, because I doubt we survived that. I doubt we didn't survive it the first time. So oh. What happened to the crystal? Did Kuja destroy it? You stand before the final dimension, and I am the darkness of eternity. All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. Starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Suffering leads to the dark side. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded that he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things. Okay. Why are you telling me all of this? Now the theory is undeniable. All things live to perish. Life has uncovered this truth. Now it's time to end this world. How about no? To return everything back to the zero world, where there is no life and no crystal to give life. A world of nothing, fear does not exist. Yeah, but then neither does happiness. I love that extremism. Not as long as we have the will to live. Your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence as Kuja did. The purpose of life ended. Enter the zero world that you desire. We'll destroy you and prove you wrong. Through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. Zidane. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside of others. Even if we're born to die, I'm not afraid. Alright, we get to choose our party members, and we are going to get our HP back up. So I'm going to do that off screen. I'm going to end this episode here. We've got a little bit more to go. So I will see you in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.